Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves. Remember, all my messages are timeless. If it does not resonate, all right, please don't let it force, okay? You can always go to other readers as well, all right? Because you're looking at deception, okay? Someone is in the energy of deception, all right? Someone's being very sneaky, all right? When it comes to deceptions, you have to use your discernment, all right? You have to walk in love, talk in truth, okay? Because when it comes to relationship with yourself and you manage your emotions, you can identify your intuition. Once you identify your intuition, you can figure out who's being very deceptive around you, right? Okay? Because you seem to be at a crossroad, maybe with a Queen of Pentacles, all right? But you're looking at a crossroad or a very strategic, manipulative, deceptive person on your pathway of choices, okay? So you could be a Queen of Pentacles I'm talking about, okay? You could be a very good businesswoman, okay? You're going into maybe a strategic situation, okay, when it comes to business. But it seems to be deception. Yeah, someone's being very sneaky. You've got to be very careful. You've got to use your intuition, all right? Loving self, loving people, loving beings, loving planet, loving God. So you can co-create with the universe. Because it seems like you're looking dead in the eye of this deception. It seems to be in plain sight. Because the fox is looking right at you. Yeah. Because there seems to be a letter or information about deception. Is the information, okay? Or someone's being very strategic when it comes to a letter of information or someone's personal private information. But now we have knowledge and wisdom about deception. Deception was in a letter. Maybe someone's into fraud, being very strategic when it comes to fraud, because it seems to be a very strategic problem. Yeah, someone's being very wicked. They argue about a letter that's deceptive. The pure arguments, maybe with a fire sign person, a King of Wands. You're looking at conflicts now. Someone's in a very conflicted energy over being very strategic or manipulative over a letter. It's not these arguments now. Yeah, with the King of Wands over a letter. Somebody, a female, someone very strategic was very deceptive over a letter. So now they seem to be arguing about information. Yeah. Oh, collective, please use your information, because someone's trying to be very clever, looking at these options, but it brings difficulties. So this argument is about a third-party person. Somebody was looking at options, opportunist, okay? Someone's probably convicted. Oh, look at a conviction letter. Conviction letter. Look at eviction letter. Yeah, because someone they're trying to ground themselves after a deception. Someone's looking at the roots of a deception, because someone's looking very strategic, man. A masculine, King of Wands, let me tell you. Or a King of Cups as well. But this is just a person in his emotion that define masculine. He's illuminating his mind about conflict, about an argument. He's looking at letters. Some of you as well is getting a letter from somebody. It's going to be a very difficult letter to read. So you have to strategically be clever of how to ground yourself. And also someone feels a connection to someone. An ancestral connection. This could be a spiritual as well. This could be a spiritual connection. This could be a spiritual like conflict. Alright. Somebody wants to offer Queen of Swords. Somebody wants to ground a situation, or someone feels very spiritually connected to a Queen of Swords, maybe the King of Wands. Maybe he feels this person is a very good strategic person, because it's a very analytical person, isn't it? The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very analytical. Somebody wants to offer maybe a job to Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is probably a spiritual teacher, or she's got like a career that she's building. Is going to be very grounded. And for some of you, it feels like a spiritual connection. Somebody's in love with the Queen of Swords. And maybe a Leo person. We're looking at happiness. Okay, looking at soulmate connection. Looking at blessings, love. Maybe somebody feels you're going to argue with them. Because they're being too clever. Trying to be too clever. Because in the beginning, a clever woman was very deceptive, very manipulative in the beginning when it comes to these letters. So there was an argument about this love choice, about an opportunist. Now something could be grounded to offer Queen of Swords a love offer. Because somebody's very happy. Yes. And it's been highlighted about a robbery. Someone's nervous. Someone's nervous because they blocked a situation. Oh, because they blocked the divine feminine, an air sign person, a friend. Of the masculine. The masculine's in love, man. He's always secretly been in love. You need to cut out that foolishness, man. This masculine, yeah. He's probably in a public masculine or public speaker masculine, very powerful one. Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear. Yeah, he's looking at maybe like the divine feminine, Queen of Wands. He's looking at a very powerful woman, maybe. There seems to be like spiritual clashes, difficulties to end something. Talking, gossiping, chatting. Someone's being very malicious, a Queen of Pentacles on this pathway. Very malicious, man. Very secretive person. Very immature. There seems to be a book about a child. Or a secret child. Or somebody wants to come in. Because someone sees you as very innocent. An Aquarius person. Because now we're looking at maybe someone's got a healing company. Or someone's healing alone. They're looking at maybe the King or Queen of Swords. Very balanced person. And somebody wants to come forward to deliver maybe a ring to your home. But the King of Cups, he brought confusion to a Leo person, a King of Wands. So he won't ground his situation. Because he wanted money. And that's the opening. Finances. Always based on finances, isn't it? Now, Loveless. Always, isn't it, Treacle? Isn't it lovely? It's all about money, isn't it, love? Always about money, lovely. Alright, love. What's happening over here, love? I don't know. I don't know, mate. What's going on? Tell me, Treacle. What information do you have over here, babe? Alright. Strategic. Someone's been very strategic, my love. Wonder why that is. They've been very superficial, are they? Someone's very suspicious around the letter. So they bring conflicts. Maybe to Aquarius person. Maybe somebody wants to win at any cost, alright? So they bring confusions, delusions, alright? Someone's an opportunist, so please go within your dreams, write your dreams down, pay attention to your dreams, it can expand your options, alright? Because it seems to be a Five of Swords. Somebody wants to win at any cost, so they've been very strategic and manipulative. Around information. So this information has become a conflict of nothing but arguments and wickedness. Arguments and wickedness. Yes. Because now we're looking at someone trying to win at any cost, man. But you can defeat this, though. Because you look at the vampire energy. That's what this masculine is thinking about. But he knows in his hand, he's got 3 swords. 3 swords he has to heal from. Because there was difficulties, obstacles, delays. Somebody wanted to win at any cost. Because they were being very abusive. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you name it. All over information. And now this information's come out. Now there's arguments with the King of Wands. This King of Wands is looking at his blessings anyway. He's looking at a spiritual transformation. Maybe someone's single, Aquarius person. Or there was a fight of a single earth sign person. But we're looking at the single people. Maybe you're going to get a letter. Or maybe someone was conflicted. Maybe they wasn't sure if you were single or not. And somebody lied. Someone was being strategic. Maybe the King of Wands got a letter, alright, from a single woman. That's the Empress energy. Or he had a fight with a Taurus or Libra person acting like they're single. No, darling, come here. I want to be a bachelorette. No, it's just a... So there was a pathway, alright. So some of you, maybe this King of Wands feels more grounded. Or there's a conflict with 2 businessmen, a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. But that's coming to an end. Or this fight, arguments, conflicts coming to an end. Because now maybe the King of Wands feels more like grounded. Feels more abundant being single. Maybe it's conflicted. Because now he's looking at the next pathway forward. After difficulties, arguments. after groundship, after maybe he's created more abundance, being more self-sufficient, much more self-sufficient, self-reflection, self-correction, self-development. Now he feels more grounded. He's a very creative masculine. He has the vision. Yeah, he could be a writer, all right? He could be a psychic writer as well. But he's very creative. He can make a lot of money because he's a very visionary person. He's a go-getter, very bold. He's a very creative person, but he's looking at stability, groundship, and securing his investments. Maybe he's looking at an investment because now he feels more like lots of opportunities are here. Yeah, maybe you're thinking about Knight of Swords, or this masculine is being very blunt with his conversations, and he knows, oh gosh, the divine feminine. Oh my days, I was about to say, he knows the divine feminine. She loves his blunt talking. She don't give his good or bad. She don't business. She just loves his blunt talking, man. Oh my gosh, she loves it. She loves it. She loves when he's blunt. She doesn't care if it's right or wrong. Oh my gosh, he's blunt talking, and that accent. Queen of Swords, looking at Wheel of Fortune. Your wish is coming true. Somebody goes to job that's coming to an end. Just use your intuition to plant your foundation to bring your Wheel of Fortune in, all right, Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords is doing some blunt talking about his options. He's saying, yeah, you want to mess with me, King of Swords? Watch me. Take your head up. I'm doing some blunt talking, swift talking, lifestyle changing. Get rid of your confusion about your third-party person, your opportunist. What are you doing with your blessings, bro? Sort your life out. I told you I will cut your head off in public. He said, really? Come we go. Let's plant that seed. I said, okay, come we go then. Because he likes a challenge, you know. That's one thing about King of Wands, man. They love a challenge, you see. All right, let's go, baby. You wanted that challenge, round 13. We're looking at change, right? We're looking at ending. Every ending has a new beginning, okay? And then we're looking at maybe the house of 6, maybe family, relationships. When it comes to Leo energy, maybe someone feels like they feel more creative, more grounded, more in their abundance. Because now, why? Because the soul is born to love. The soul needs watering, okay? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. You understand? All right. So now we're understanding. Somebody feels like they have a spiritual connection towards someone. And they've been telepathically talking to their ancestors, the soulmate, could be an air sign person. So now somebody wants to come forward to a Queen of Swords when it comes to romance. Someone's on a spiritual romantic journey, okay? But you've got to use your intuition, all right? Use your discernment, have self-control, self-discipline, all right? And trust yourself. Walk away from people, things, and places because somebody... I'm not saying that. No, I'm not doing that. Somebody wants to... how can I put it? Somebody wants to dig some soil, you know? Take that spade in your bucket. Somebody wants to play spades and bucket with you, all right? Air signs, spade and bucket, if you get what you mean, you know? You're an adult. You understand what I mean? So somebody wants spade and buckets with an air sign person, just wants to juke it out, really. He has that insight. They wants to give and take. King of Wands get lost, man. Go away. You're too funny. He's too funny. Oh, he said he missed his opportunity, but he's manifesting an equal give and take. He's seeing this insight. Yeah, I can hear him saying, you called me a coward. All right, we'll see. Keep rolling that out on the email. I can't wait. And I said, all right, you like a challenge. What I tell you, he likes a challenge, man. So he's walking away. Yeah, I guess. From a King of Cups. He vested in the fucking devil. A very strong one. Someone's up at night. Someone's jealous about a Leo person, man. Heavily jealous, man. Heavily jealous. So now somebody wants to play bucket and spade with you. All right, Queen of Swords, okay? But we're looking at use your intuition to bring in that creativity for yourself. Someone very analytical. Queen of Swords, they feel is the Empress. All right? Somebody probably wants to marry the Empress, okay? We're coming to calmer waters when it comes to a Libra Taurus person, or someone's coming to calmer waters. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. Okay, so now we're coming to calmer waters. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. Someone's being like guided by the soul of the self to work on self-mastery, to bring in that love and happiness, support from the soul family, you know. Just rest, you know. Go into the cousin of death. You sleep. And when you go into the coffin, which is the bed, Talk to God, talk to your ancestors, you know, open your Bibles. I don't know what you lot do at night time. But have your conversation, man. Be honest. And when you wake up, write your dreams down and hold on to the truth. That's it. Because the Empress is always talking to the Emperor. Because she goes around his bed and she puts his pieces of his soul back together so he can make a pathway to put the world back in his hand. Maybe he's looking at marriage, but he's blocking a Taurus person or institution, taking that leap of faith, or a love choice, Gemini person that he juggled secretly. He was planting a foundation, maybe with an earth sign person, ending that because he wants to talk to a Queen of Swords, his wish fulfillment. She's in the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's looking at this foundation coming down. Justice is here, man. Justice time, my darlings. It's all about justice. Okie dokie. Okay, what's going on? All right, so now we understand someone's going forward. Someone's very strategic, okay? And someone's going forward, all right? They're taking the battle away. Someone's defeating this battle. Because now we understand there was a very strategic, manipulative person. Very deceptive. Cards want to flip over. They want to talk so badly. Somebody wants to talk very badly. Someone's making a very big lifestyle change after obstacles, delays, challenges. Somebody's facing the deception right in the face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You better. Letter again. Somebody was strategically looking over someone's letters. So now we understand that somebody wanted a battle at any cost when it comes to God letters. All right. Maybe this man wants to send a letter because it was a battle. There's no equal give and take. So now you understand the air sign. Her mouth is dirty. Nah. Blog talking. That's air signs for you, man. You don't want them to be emotional. All right, then. I'll show you what an air sign looks like with no emotions. You pleasure-seeking buffoons. Earth sign person was pleasure-seeking with bear man, tree for man. Yeah, yep. A water sign, a fire sign, and a Libra masculine, I think. Yeah, this young woman, man, acting like a sweetheart. Yeah, she was getting bare messages because she wanted the money, but she was the enemy. The enemy, man, bringing bad information. Yeah, but now someone's in fear about transformation because they see a gifted person when it comes to spiritual marriage. And their son is a spiritual warrior. And someone's happy that this thief got caught. Why? Because they're going for a foundation. People are talking about it. Look, people are still talking. This is what I don't understand. People could say they're busy. You're so busy that you can't see in plain sight that your people are in your face talking about you. Come on, people, man. You can't be that busy to be that fucking live and stupid. You can't have that lack of common sense. These karmics don't have no common sense, man. That's what they call karmics. This is why they're at the front line of the war. That's why they're there. Yeah, because now someone's cheerful about these letters. Someone's happy. Somebody was happy, man. Earth sign person was fucking happy. Too happy. But now someone's happy that they're single. Because somebody was pleasure seeking. Look at them. Look at me. All these women. Look at me. Somebody wants to come in and celebrate with you. All right. You could be a single person. You could be an Aquarius person. Very cheerful. Somebody was very cheerful, man. That was going around saying, look at me, darling. I'm so single with my 3 friends. Look at us. No wickedness. King of Wands looking at us. Just such a fucking idiot, man. You first think I'm stupid. You think I'm stupid? Come on, man. I'm a writer, director. I'm not stupid, baby. So there was lots of arguments in this house with an earth sign person. Lots of arguments. People was fighting over someone's estate, all right? Because maybe somebody is conflicted now about a conviction. Maybe someone's looking at a house deed that they'd be losing, or someone's trying to steal someone's house deed. So now we're looking at a spiritual wedding. Somebody was trying to be a black widow. Somebody trying to marry for someone's assets, for stability, for a big house. So now this King of Wands is seeing the situation. Could be a rich masculine, or someone that's grounded. Or maybe he could be broken up, but he's got assets, like houses or whatever. And this is what this person was looking at. So there may be somebody was strategically being deceptive around deed house, around deeds maybe, around contracts. And that's what's making them happy with a water sign person. So now there's a conflict now. But that seems to be changing. So there seems to be some hardcore talking from a Queen of Swords going that way. So okay, clean out your yard, all right? Because you've got someone in this house, in and out of this house, laying down upstairs, doing whatever. But they are strategically taking your shit. They don't like you, man. You're laying down with the enemy. You're laying down with the enemy, man. So now you've got maybe War the Roses in this house. Oh, gosh. So now you understand. A lover wants to come. A lover. A lover's looking up about having blunt talking. Maybe somebody wants to come to your house. All right. Because now he's moving away or moved out. Okay. Maybe someone's single. A very grounded masculine. Maybe he feels more stable. So now you're looking at a lover. Maybe Aquarius, Gemini person. He could be into like trading, but he went with a traitor, and they were strategically taking things about this masculine, knowing strategically as like a friend, but wasn't a friend, just to be in this house for stability. Maybe this house has got lots of festive times in it, man. So there's lots of arguments. Like with my masculine, I had a dream, man. I was in this house, and his house is beautiful. I've never been in my life, though. No. I'm the Julia Roberts that goes to the corner shop. Let me behave. Do you know what I mean? There was bare people at this masculine's table, man, and they wasted so much food. I said, you lot get the fuck out. I took everyone's fucking plate and fork, and I started scraping everything back into my masculine's plate. Give me your plate. I didn't even ask for the plate. I just fucking took the plate. I didn't care if they finished it or not. There was pure waste. You see, when you help people, they just waste it because they don't care, man. It's like government juice, isn't it? From the tap water in your kitchen, government juice. Just run that tap. Just run it. Not understanding the whole structure or the stability of how we get water in our house. Do you understand? Because people have a lack of awareness when it comes to sustainability, security, abundance, but they fight for it, but they don't have to maintain it. Someone is trading, all right? Somebody probably wants to offer, all right, a job to a Queen of Swords, maybe into trading, all right? Maybe stocks and shares. I don't know why I heard that. And then I'm hearing just trading, actually. Anything to do with trading. Why? Because you can use your intuition. That could be your ground shit. Why? Because your ancestors will be helping you make this change. Every ending has a new beginning. So now someone saw the signs. An Aquarius, Aquarius person, when it comes to love, she saw this masculine. She's watching, saying, when you lot are over, man, you're like fucking children. It's ridiculous. You invite people to your house and want to colonize it. I don't care what anyone says, man. Everybody, no matter what race you are, what religion you are, they all are using that white supremacy rule book. You invite people in your house. Come in, my darling. Let's have a festival time. You coming to colonize my yard by putting foreign regulations in it. Foreign policies. Who do you think you are? Come out my yard. She said, really? Who's in my masculine's house? I might be spiritually away from this masculine, you know, but that's my husband. I've seen the signs. I'm going to come. Look at her. She didn't have to go in the yard. Her voice alone will get these people out. Yeah, pleasure seeking people. So this divine feminine used her intuition. She saw the signs. She saw the signs, man. This is her ancestor. She's come back. She said, really? All right, then. Let me wait by the sea. Let me wait by the sea. And you'll hear my voice from over the other seas. All right? You're unsure? I'm going to bring my voice to your unsureness. All right? You don't want to play funny games? You want to test the temperature of my voice? You want to test the temperature of my words and my action? Okay, come we go. And that's where we went. And now look at them. Oh gosh, Queen of Swords, all right, my darling. You use your intuition. You've seen the signs, all right, of this lover. He's looking up at this house. Maybe he wants to look at your house. Maybe he wants to come to your house and sing and celebrate to you. You know? Yeah, because he thinks maybe he was in his ego. He saw this sign, but he thinks you're going for a massive transformation. All right. He thinks you're flamboyant, and you think he's too damn fucking extra. He loves your messages, though. Maybe you're younger than the masculine. He thinks you're a sweetheart, and he loves like how his spiritual son saw this thief as well when it comes to trading, when it comes to his fortune, and this black widow that probably would have breed for him as well, man. Just to have a baby to keep this house. Now this house is going for a misfortune. And that's what people are talking about a pleasure seeker that was looking for money, that was an enemy. Yeah, that gave bad advice and was putting bad spiritual stuff in this man's food. Look, you can see the juju coming out of the food to put the man into sickness. Yeah, man, because they saw these gifts. They wanted to get married just for fucking gifts and all. So now they're in sorrow of tomorrow. Why? Because he served as a high-class prostitute that's coming to an end. He's in his thoughts now. Yeah, he's probably a mentor when it comes to spirituality. And he's quite joyful about that. He wants that journey now. Yeah, he's in love. It's a surprise. Maybe Queen of Swords going to be very surprised he's going to come in. But she doesn't care. She's looking at her own network and net worth. But there seems to be an empty chair. Yeah, because someone's going to spiritual prison. And someone's in despair about a friend. Yeah, going into a reunion. Molocholina. Having that hope. Older woman. Scholar. Faithfulness. Doctor. Lord. Force. Let me tell you, wife. Foul. And the friend servicing. Foul, man. Hearing their mother. Tell them to come out the yard. I don't care if Genevieve want to go on to TV or to report saying, I bought a house for my mother. No, get your fucking mum out as well. I don't give a fuck about your mum, your dad. Get the fuck out, man. That's what I'll be telling them. Get the fuck out. About Genevieve bought a house for my mum. Come on, people. Let me tell you something. You see, when it comes to acting, yeah, they probably get paid every 6 months or every 3 months if they're lucky. All right. Especially when it comes to Nigerian films, they're not making that much money. If Hollywood ain't making no money, hello, how can anyone afford a big house like that? Come on, people, be real. Doesn't matter. They made 50 movies in Africa. Look at the price. Currency compared to American currency, compared to UK currency. It's false pretense just by looking at the currency. People, come on. Come on, man. 2 movies in 9, 10, 15, 12 years. That person ain't got the money, man. Come on, people. Let's be real. Come on, man. They're pleasure seeking, looking for rich masculines to go and lay in their yard and act like it's theirs. So the rent's over. There you go. Now someone's in prison. Someone's going to spiritual prison. They wanted that mental prison for a sweetheart, the Empress. It's going to be a surprise anyway, because the masculine's in his head. He's in his head, man. Why? Because the Empress is in his heart. The Empress is in his heart. And he loves her. He wants that journey of joyfulness. No, never mind. Next time, don't listen to your water sign priest. I don't know who these people are. But don't listen to no one but yourself, man. You can't. Who do these preachers think they are? They're not fucking God. Remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.